Ollie speaks about the pain body. If it becomes active, is it dangerous? Okay, so for many individuals, the pain body will stay inactive and people will not be aware of it. So it remains unconscious. Now, as we're going through this awakening on the planet, many more souls, not all souls, but many souls, in particular the light workers, have chosen for their pain bodies to awaken in this lifetime. So at some point, our pain body awakens. And can this be dangerous? When the pain body awakens, as I mentioned earlier, this is where we really need to ensure we have the tools. So it's really important to have tools that you've been working with before the pain body starts to awaken. Now, when the pain body awakens, you may, it may be subtle, you may just start to find that you're being triggered more easily, you're being more reactive to things that perhaps you weren't before. So this is the pain body is awakening. You're starting to notice that you're much more reactive to people around you. You're starting to feel more of your emotional body. So we do need tools to deal with this pain body when it starts to awaken, because the pain body can take you over. Now, this isn't meant to scare you. This is to really help you take full responsibility for the phase we're on the planet right now. We are raising from 3rd to 5th dimension. So we are moving up, we are evolving. So it's not that anything's going wrong here when the pain body awakens. Many people go to medication. I don't judge that. Some people will go on to antidepressants. I prefer not to go that route. I prefer to have the tools in place to enable me to be present with the pain body, because if you can stay present, as we spoke about earlier, you're bringing light to it. So it's exactly the same method. So it's using mindfulness, meditation, yoga to learn to stay present through this turbulence, through the storm, because you're going to feel it through the body. So the more you can stay present, it means you're not going to be so reactive. So again, this probably will take another class to really go through in depth, and we'll go through dealing with the pain body separately as well. Now, yes, at some point, or for some people, the pain body can be dangerous, because especially if we have trauma and a huge amount of suppressed anger or rage, and we don't know how to stay present or transform that, then that can lash out at somebody. And this is where we see abuse or attack or rape or vicious attacks out in the world. Is the pain body. It's not the person. A conscious person could not do that. It's their unconsciousness. It's the pain body is taking them over and they react. They harm another person. This is also why there's more suicide on the planet right now, because as the pain body starts to ride up, remember, this is not your pain. This is the pain of the collective. It's the pain of your ancestors. It's the pain of what's been passed down to you. So it's not who you are. It doesn't mean you are bad, but often society conditions us to believe that we are the emotions. It makes us bad. It makes us wrong. We need to disidentify from that, because that's bullshit. You are not the feeling. You are not the emotion. Now, when this pain rises or erupts within you, you need to know you are love and light. You are not this pain. This gives it the space to move through. If we aren't doing that deliberately and consciously, we will want to suppress it, because we will then feel afraid of this pain body, that if it takes us over, what if I hurt somebody else? Now, suicide the thought processes behind that is I'd rather hurt myself than hurt somebody else. So this is why there's more suicide on the planet now. So it's, I cannot cope being in my body. I cannot cope with life. I cannot cope with this emotion, the feeling. I cannot cope with the mind. So the pain body takes over. So I'd rather take my own life than harm another person because I feel dangerous. I don't feel safe. So we really need to address that root of safe, 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 safe. So I'm sending out some meditations and some tools in reference to staying grounded in fear, which is our next masterclass. So it's really important to build that root and that stability. We need to lay our roots really strong and firm and stay present so we can deal with that pain body as it arises and not judge ourselves for when we do have a vicious tongue or say the wrong thing or fight back. It's all learning. But again, this is where we use those tools to lean in, to say, sorry, I'm sorry you feel this pain. I'm sorry for the abuse you experienced as a child. I'm sorry for etc., etc. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So it needs your love. It needs your acceptance. So it only feels dangerous. It's not dangerous because, as I said before, it is more afraid of you than you are afraid of it. It's afraid of the darkness. But it's only when we forget we are light can the darkness take us over. When we remember who we are, we remember we are light, we realize, the darkness is afraid of me because it dies in my light. In my presence, it dies. So it's really scared of me. And I've been running from it thinking, oh my God, I'm the small one here and it's bigger than me. It's not bigger than you. It could never be bigger than you. You are far bigger and greater than it because you are light. But we haven't been taught that. So when it rises, when the fear, anger arises, we run for the hills thinking it has more power than we do. But when it rises, what it's trying to say is, please don't run. I'm fear, please don't run from me. I'm anger, please don't run from me. Each time you run, I'm going to get more vicious, more angry. Please stop running, stop abandoning me. Stay, you are light. I need you to help me heal. So it's coming to you for a reason. Not because you're bad, because you are love, because you are light, because you have the power to heal it. It's chosen you, it's come to you because it's saying nobody else gets me. Everybody else is running. I have so much anger and rage. Please help me. Please don't run from me. I'm terrified. I'm full of anger. Please don't run from me. Please accept me. And if you really listen to it, you would spend the time to be with it and understand, of course, you've gone through so much in your life. You've gone through so much. No more pain. No more pain. No more abandoning you. No more rejecting you. You've gone through so much. I need to be here for you. Of course you'd feel anger. Of course you'd feel rage because of what you've gone through. It needs that love. It needs to be acknowledged. It needs to be heard. Good. Well,